Welcome to the against the Pioneers of Frankford High School. Three of them solo, 17 tackles for loss and 4 sacks, 6 forced fumbles, and 4 fumble recoveries. He was first team All-State, All-Area, and All-League. Runs a 4.7 40-yard dash and has 3 years of starting experience. It's safe to say that he is a bona fide star for this Golden Hawk team. They are going up against the Pioneers of Frankford High School. Last year, after suffering that opening week loss to South 43-20, they ripped off 9 wins in a row before dropping their last two to finish with a strong 9-3 record. So this figures to be a great game between these two competitive teams tonight. Some other returning starters for South include running back Shane Myers, who picked up 492 yards on 91 carries to go with 5 touchdowns last year. He also plays another position in cornerback, and he is another experienced returning starter for the South team.
Another return star is Gavin Lacey, who's a junior here at South, and he is running back. His stats last year was 334 yards, seven carries, along with 4 touchdowns throughout the season.
There's also Patrick Malone, who's a senior running back, another two-way player. He picked up 167 yards and 27 carries and 4 touchdowns last year to go along with 32 tackles.
And Brady Walker, running back, 5'10", 108 pounds. He's a junior. Absolute beast last season with 156 yards, 46 tackles, 17 catches.
Joey Madara is starting tight end, 6'3" senior. Last year had 156 yards and 17 catches, also 2 sacks and 46 tackles, playing defensive end for South last year, and he is also a basketball player at Council Rock South. So he is athletic and figures to be a game changer today.
Michael Kowalski, number 8, Council Rock South. He's a 6-foot senior who had 32 tackles last year, 1 interception, and a fumble. He plays across from South and has a 4.6-second 40-yard dash. And this is his first year playing wide receiver. Last year.
Yeah, last year, all honorable mention at defensive back, and then there's also Anthony Chinamo, playing guard and defensive tackle, 6'1", 225. He is a senior. Last year, 17 tackles, 2 sacks, and 3 tackles for loss. Second team All Division I league at both offensive lineman and defensive lineman. He's a competitive weightlifter, adding to that athletic factor that he has to go along with 3 years of starting experience. So this is the South team. They are experienced, and they are ready for this game. Last year, after beating Frankford week 1, they dropped 2 straight to North Penn and Pennsburg before getting back with a tight 2-point victory over Cheltenham, before losing 2 in a row to Upper Dublin and Ben Salem, before picking up a blowout victory over Harry S. Truman, dropped another 2 in a row to Souderton and Quakertown, before finishing up the season strong with a win over rival Council Rock.
the coach had all-time record at Council Rock South at 15-16, like I said, and he coached at Upper Moreland before South. They're at a 21-20, a very experienced coach.
So this game figures to be a great one. Again, two good teams. Council Rock South won 6 last year, looking to build off that. Going up against Frankford, first in their conference, 5-0 last year, 93 overall. This one is going to be a good one. Last year, Frankford, after losing to Council Rock South, Samuel Fells, and then ripped off eight wins in a row after that before dropping to Roman Catholic and Simon Grass to finish the year. But overall, very strong year for Frankfurt, finishing 9-3. The coach for Frankfurt High School is David Rockington, who's returning once again. So we are ready to start this game pretty soon. Thank you for joining us on the Rally Sports Network for opening week.
Test 1 2 test 1 2 testing 1 2 testing 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2 testing 1 2 testing 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2 testing 1 2 testing 1 2 testing 1 2 Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. The wait is over, and a brand new season of high school football is finally here tonight. Tonight, the Council Rock South Golden Hawks open their 2025 campaign in front of their home crowd, welcoming the Frankford Pioneers in town for a much-anticipated season opener. The atmosphere is perfect, calm skies, a gentle breeze, and temperatures sitting in the mid-70s on this late summer night. We're here to bring you all the action in the heart of Newtown, Pennsylvania, at the historic Walt Snyder Stadium, where the stands are filling up and the energy is building. It's the Golden Hawks and the Pioneers to kick off a fresh year of high school football. And all the action is live right here on the Rally Sports Network. Good evening, everyone. I'm Daniel McDevitt, and it's an absolute privilege to be here with you for tonight's broadcast. As always, take a moment to thank our incredible sponsors who make this coverage possible. Transcend Fitness, Spinny McGee's Pub, and Dress to the Nine. Now let's introduce the team bringing you tonight's action. Calling the shots in the director's chair is Michael Telligan. Behind the lens and hosting our halftime show is Ethan Littlesey. Down on the field, providing live updates all night long is Jackie McErney. And, of course, joining me in the booth, my trusted partner and color commentator, the always reliable Ethan Whitney.
Dan, it's a pleasure to be back here with you. It's been a minute for us to get back here. Last year, the season. As the season gets underway here from Council Rock South. Looks like something happened out from kickoff. False start on the kicking team. Don't think I've ever seen that before.
Test. Still trying to work out the audio issues here. Please give us a moment. Still trying to figure out the echo issue. Test, 1, 2. Test, 1, 2. Testing. Test, 1, 2. Test, 1, 2. Apologize for any audio issues. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, one, two, three. Testing, testing, one, two, three. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Intercepted on the play by number 19, Connor McCafferty. Brings up Pioneers 13, 19, Nathan White on the tail. There is a play marker on the field. In return position for the Hawks, number 4, Owen O'Gill.
Testing, testing, one, two, one. Testing, testing, one, two, three. Audio check, audio check. Testing, testing, one.
Out to get for the Hawks. Number 27, Declan Diary. In return position, number 4, Robert Clark.
Mic test, mic test, mic test. Council Rock South, Golden Hawks.
Muff on the return attempt. Clark falls on the ball at the 7-yard line.
Mic check. Frankford High School 0. Council Rock South 7.
At the 10 for the Pioneers.
Testing, testing, one, two, three. 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 Mic check, mic check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're back after some technical difficulties. We join you here from Walt Snyder Stadium in the heart of Newtown, Pennsylvania. The Council Rock South Golden Hawks are leading 7-0 as they have the Frankford Pioneers pushed up back into their own end zone.
Just like we planned it.
Just like we planned it, of course, yeah. We planned to miss 5 minutes of the game, but go back to what I was saying. Good evening, everyone. I'm Daniel McDevitt. It's an absolute privilege to be with you for tonight's broadcast. As always, we want to take a moment to thank our incredible sponsors who make the coverage possible. Transcend Fitness, Penny McGee's Pub, and Dress to the Nine. Now let's introduce our team who will be bringing the action, calling the shots in the director's chair is Michael Telligan. Behind the lens and hosting our halftime show is Ethan Volsi. Also hosting the halftime show and down on the field is Jack McErney. And of course, joining me in the booth, my trusted partner and color commentator, the always reliable Ethan Whitney.
Great to be back here with you, Dan. It has been a minute for each of us.
Yeah, the Hawks, they look to rewrite a new season here. Their season over for both squads and non-conference game. And it seems like we are getting a lot of stoppage here. You know, when we get back into the play, that's when nothing happens. But when we are off the mic, touchdown happens. You get what you get. Timeout called, and we'll head to commercial break. So our first taste of broadcasting does not go well here, and we're going to send it to commercial.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Welcome back here to the broadcast. Council Rock South will lead by 7 in this matchup. The Frankford Pioneers backed up into their own end zone. Quarterback awaits his count.
It's been a disaster of a start for Frankford. They've got to get things going on the offensive side.
100% in this unforgiving Council Rock South D-line presses forward. A toss up in the air by the sideline, and it's intercepted. Oh my goodness, Council Rock South taking one step forward. And Pat Malone runs away with this one. Council Rock South's going to get the ball at the 39. And what a way to start the game, Ethan.
And if they do film study on that play, he's going to get an A+. He got him all the way through, got the hands up late, beautiful coverage, and Council Rock South, with their second turnover in this quarter alone, they're setting up their offense beautifully to run away with this one.
And what a big splash to start their season so far. We're only 5 minutes into this one, and Council Rock South are making a statement against the Pioneers.
I mean, blanket coverage all the way down the field. You can't ask for any better there.
Marching out with his offense here is Marley Emerson. He sets up behind the center. In a shotgun standing beside him is the running back, Shane Myers. Hands it off to Myers. He's got a lane up the right side, pushes his way through, and gets the first down and a little bit of change. Down to the 25.
Dan, expect a lot more of that. That is what Council Rock South loves to do, and they're only getting started.
My mistake. That was not Shane Myers. That was Shane Lepresti. Had the wrong number.
I mean, we saw that last year at the Rock Bowl when we did that from Council Rock North to Council Rock South. That is just what they love to do.
100%. Coming off the field here, it's Joey Madara, an incredible two-way player. We'll talk more about him later on. Wide receivers lined up behind each other. They're going to hand this one off again, and the option works them well. Pushing his way through is Nate Sidlick, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Council Rock South 14, Frankford Pioneers 0.
I mean, wow. It took them, 5 minutes and 34 seconds to up to 14-0 lead, just dominating in the trenches. Only took 2 runs. They blasted over 30 yards. into the end zone. Frankfurt's got a lot of work to do. They got blown out by this same team last year, and right now it's looking like it's going to happen again. They have really got to adjust on both sides of the ball.
And here comes the extra point attempt. Sets up, crowd goes silent. Here on the home side, and this one up and through. And a great catch made by the fan returner there. But it looks like Council Rock South 14, the Frankford Pioneers 0. And this ball game is getting away from the Pioneers quick. We'll send it right back to commercial break and be back with you in just a moment.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finny's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Barry.
Welcome back into the booth. And as we come back, we're going to take a look at a stat graphic here. 2024, season to forget for the Council Rock South Golden Hawks. So far last year, they had a 4-6 overall record. They were 3-4 in conference play and 4th place in the Continental. They ranked 228 out of all teams in Pennsylvania. And it was a tough one. Brought down here at the 20 was the Frankford Pioneers kick returner, number 4, Robert Clark.
That'll wake you up.
100%. But South are looking to rewrite their season, one would say, is they got a lot of starters returning, 10 starters returning on both offense and defense, respectively. So they have a lot of people coming back, and they want to rewrite last season. They want to make it a lot better than what it was.
Absolutely. And Dan, this is something we talked about back when we did the Rock Bowls. They're a very, relative to high school, very young team. They have a lot of people who are going to be returning like they had this year. So that's something you can really build on to really get this program headed in the right direction.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better, Ethan. The Council Rock South Golden Hawks are looking to come into this game and make a statement. So they do just that there, a tackle for a loss. It's going to go into second down. Taking the hold there was Jonathan Velasquez, but he had no running room. Like I said, an incredible defensive line here for the Golden Hawks. That's what they're going to rely on a lot with their defense. We already saw the flashes of the secondary.
Absolutely. I was just going to say the common theme that we're seeing here is just domination in the trenches from Council Rock South. If they can keep this going, it's going to be a long night for Frankford.
Frankford gets set to the line.
Be interested to see how they try to protect here.
Tosses this one up. It's a screen pass, and he's brought down exactly where he's standing.
And that all started with number 50, Declan Small. He ran right through the offensive line, just destroyed the rhythm there, and then just great open field tackling.
Tommy McCafferty on the stop as well.
We don't have many of the numbers here for the Frankford Pioneers. Is it not a lot of their rosters were submitted? We were given the official rosters, but their QB is not on it. So it's a little confusing. So we'll figure it out as we go on here.
Is he actually not on it?
He is not on it here. We go 7-9.
Well.
Light audience here at Walt Snyder Stadium. The school year not in yet. Ethan, you ready?
3rd.
You ready for the school year to start?
Absolutely not, Dan. I have been dreading this. At least I get the extra day since I'm a sophomore now. Freshman got to go on September 2nd.
There you go. Moving up in the world. Interesting. Quite a lot of stoppages so far this game. Coach CJ Sidlick having a word with the referee. Became the head coach of the Golden Hawks in spring of 2022. Has an all-time record here at South of 15-16. A win tonight could break even.
Sideline penalty on Frankford. Wonder if emotions are boiling over.
Interesting. Looks to pass. It gets swatted in the air, and it was a tough one to catch, but he met his match. Number 25 there with the tackle. Nate Sidlick. A little sheepish to get up. He does, though, but he's going to walk off to the sideline. Hopefully he's all right.
And again, running right through the offensive line was 14, Nate Pohormenko. Apologies for the pronunciation there. Just giving the quarterback absolutely no time to read the field. Goes to the dump-off man, and then just more open field attacking from Council Rock South. You want to talk about just doing the basic things right? That's exactly what they're doing so far.
The audience clapping for Nate Sidlick here as he heads straight to the athletic trainer's table.
Good that he was able to walk off.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's a good sign. We'll keep an eye on him and let you know. Pioneers waiting for their snap count. Their QB also acting as their punter.
See that a lot in high school sports.
Yeah, 100%. This one, a high punt. He's going to call for a fair catch, and he gets it. Some pushing and shoving there near, or the punt receiver.
I was going to say, remember 5 Ryder Orweg. I love stoking the flames over there. You're already up 14-0. Why not?
I mean, you're happy to be back out there on the field. The energy's going to get to you at a certain point. Council Rock South had some issues on special teams last year. They're going to hope to clean that up. One I can vividly remember was, I forget what North player was. You might be able to remind me.
Okay.
Taking the ball off a kick return all the way for a touchdown in the Rock Bowl.
I want
It
to
was
say...
their QB. I remember it being their QB.
Gio Koza? I believe it might have been Gio Koza.
No, it wasn't Koza. It was their other QB.
The starting one this year. Cabo.
No,
Cabo.
Oh, sorry, no, it was Koza. It was Koza. It was.
Was it Koza or Cabo? Cabo starting this year.
Koza was the starter last year. I remember it being him. A penalty here. It's going to be a false start.
I don't know if you saw it, because this is when we were dealing with the audio stuff. There was a false start on the kickoff from Council Rock South.
Yeah, I saw that. This one's going to be on Council Rock South.
2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, it was on the Pioneers, but it was a sideline warning. Their coach is quite angry about this one because that moves up the Golden Hawks, and they don't need any more advantages. They're already up 14-0.
You can't shoot yourself in the foot like that.
The snap from the shotgun rolls out to the near side, looking downfield, but he's going to keep it himself, gets across the 30, and rolls out of bounds. A good first down to get him to the 30-yard line, and they are cruising so far in this game.
I loved everything I saw there, Dan. Marley Emerson keeps his eyes down the field, doesn't see anything, doesn't force it, just takes it, gets about 10 yards, gets the first down. No complaints. I think most of all, if you're the coach, protects himself by running out of bounds.
Coming out to the field for a substitution is Marley Emerson. Oh, sorry, coming out to the field it is Marley Emerson.
I think he was getting the play.
There is a penalty marker on the
Another penalty going towards Frankford.
Is that another sideline? If that is their 3rd sideline infraction, I think it was.
Yeah, they're moving him up. I believe it's going to be 15-yard now.
penalty marker on the field for unsportsmanlike conduct.
It's unsportsmanlike conduct, and Frankford is just not helping himself here. That's a first down, and it gets them into the end zone. They're on the 15-yard line now.
I don't envy whoever is getting these penalties. He is going to have a long bus ride home from the coaching staff of Frankfurt.
In the shotgun here is Marley Emerson.
See if he picks up the blitz.
The junior hands it off. Taking it across the field is Shane Lepresti. And he gets a few yards off that one.
I like to see Frankfurt getting crafty, trying to see if Marley Emerson can pick up the blitz, make his adjustments. I like to see them testing him. Really, from both sides, you'd like to see that. Not a bad representation from Frankfurt in the away stands. It's usually empty.
You joking there?
It's usually empty. There's like a good 20 people.
You're telling me
It's usually empty.
that's a good view.
It's
up to the 5-yard line they get. It's going to be a first down. That's going to move the chains. It's going to be a first and goal.
Given what we usually saw last year, I think that's okay.
That is there is probably 20 people in that crowd.
I don't remember seeing any last year.
Marley Emerson in the shotgun.
Way to blow me off.
Shane Myers next to him. He does hand it off, and Shane Myers gets past everybody untouched. There's a flag on the play.
I think that's on Frankfurt.
Yeah, I think it might be on Frankfurt. The odds are that it's on Frankfurt. But tentatively, it's going to be a touchdown for Council Rock South. Council Rock's keeping their players out there, so it's probably going to be on Council Rock South. Frankfurt Pioneers got to be pretty happy about that one.
Against the Golden Hawks, will back them up 10 yards from the spot, back to the
10 yards back. That's a tough one to take, Ethan.
Absolutely, especially when you have the scoring play. We've seen each of these teams really bite themselves in the foot early on. In South, you don't want to have to bite the bullet there, but when you've got the 14-point lead as is, there's worse.
And here we go.
Second chance opportunity here for Frankfurt. I want to see what they do.
Marley Emerson rolls out to the far side, moves past the defensive lineman, makes the pass, and he might get in. It's going to be touchdown for the Council Rock South Golden Hawks. Joey Nadara, the two-way player, pushes his way through. The senior makes an incredible play, counts on his tight end there. And a beautiful sequence from Emerson to Madara. He played defensive end last year out of necessity. And now stepping in to his usual role of tight end incredibly well.
Can't help but love what you saw there. Marley Emerson, they run the screen pass. It doesn't exactly go how they planned. He can't find his tight end. Dodges, weaves a little bit, finds his guy, touchdown. What an effort to push his way into the end zone. Just smash mouth football there. And it's 21-0 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, it's 21-0. It's quite the blowout right now.
Anything
tough one here. Looks like Nate Sidlick is back up, but we're going to go to our ad read. Take it away, Ethan.
Transcend Fitness. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness. With over 8,000 square feet of brand-new name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a state-of-the-art outdoor fitness rig, Transcend takes every workout further, from personal training and group fitness to small group sessions and their specialized speed school for high school athletes. Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Limits are certainly being broken for maybe sideline infractions.
The defense, that 15 yards will be assessed on the kickoff. No change to the score.
Another penalty on the play.
That's arguably been the story of the quarter, the amount of penalties Frankfurt has really put on themselves here.
Yeah, there's been quite a lot. That one was after the play on the extra point. Didn't affect the point, but it affected the kickoff. They're going to kick from the Pioneers 45. Not something you see every day.
Maybe in Madden.
This is interesting to see. I wonder if they're just going to try to kick it for a touchback.
It's number 27, Declan Henry.
I'd imagine maybe a squib here. Just try to get to him quick.
Waiting for the referee's signal.
What a first quarter it's been.
Now here comes the kick of Declan Berry. Off and away it goes. This one is launched into the end zone. And almost the kick is good. Too early there, Ethan, as he holds up his hands for a field goal.
Really excited.
First and 10 for the Pioneers here. As their offense gets back on the field, they have not yet made it out of their own side of the field. It's been a tough scene here for the Frankford Pioneers.
Don't think they've made it past the 30-yard line. I think it started on that offensive line. They have just not been able to give their quarterback any time to think back there. So if they're going to, get back in this game, really just get on the board, that's what they're going to need to do.
And here we go. Set for the next play.
And all the plays that they have been able to get the ball out from the quarterback, it's just been amazing coverage like we saw in that interception.
South looks like they're showing zone coverage. They drop back into cover 2, and a quick pass near the sideline, but he's brought down quite quick. The catch there by Charlie Rivera Tapia.
Don't want to jinx it, but the tackling from Council Rock South has been picture perfect through the first quarter.
Gain of 2. It's 2nd and 8. The Frankford Pioneers really finding no way.
I think that's their longest play of the game.
Yeah, it might be, actually.
Unless we count the kickoff touchback.
The snap and whistle's blown immediately. It's going to be a false start.
Another one. They have to have, 7 by now?
It's getting up there.
3 of them
pretty rough.
Penalty is an illegal procedure. Start against the offense. Will be a yard penalty.
Yeah, they take a 5-yard penalty here, so 1 step forward, 2 steps back for them. Just when they seem to get a rhythm, it is quickly ripped away from them.
For Council Rock South, and really for both of these teams, you'd like to get, obviously, a win in the opener, try to build season-long momentum. If this is a sign of times for either of these teams, Council Rock South might win the state championship, and Frankford is in for a long 3 months.
They're waiting for their signal, and another flag is thrown. Now we'll take you back to what happened the last time these two teams played. And that was a 43-20 game back on August 23rd. South's highest scoring game all season.
You see why.
Frankford then went on a 9-game winning streak following that. So they've been pretty hungry. They were 9-2 since that game. But the new squad they have out there is no match so far for the Council Rock South Golden Hawks.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Send it on back.
Welcome back to Walt Snyder Stadium. I've got to give a shout out to Aiden Franco, John Killian, Liam McKernan, and Lucas Tristis watching on the car ride to Sea Isle. I love you guys.
Yeah, I don't know those people, but shout out.
Ilya would have loved them.
Steps back in the pocket. He is met by the D-line, and it's going to be a sack for the Golden Hawks. Frankford gets pushed back even farther for a 3rd and long. Number 77, Anthony Simino, bringing him down, and he's been a beast. His 2024 stats, he's got 17 tackles, 2 sacks, and 3 tackles for loss. And he's making it clear why he was a second-team All-SOL offensive lineman and defensive lineman. This Frankford O-line has been no match for the Golden Hawks. They're backed up, and this is dangerous. They're on what looks to be the 6-yard line.
Hail Mary, 4 verts.
Honestly, that's what you got to call at this point. Their secondary's been pretty locked down. The short pass has only been working for them. They're probably going to look to do something across the middle of the field here. Throws for a very short pass at the 2-yard line, but he's going to push his way up to at least the 10 to give his punter some room.
On the reception.
Jonathan Velasquez, the one bringing that in.
I mean, brutal for Frankfurt. There's no other way to say it. I think they've got around -5 yards total on the game.
Just over 90 seconds.
The punt, maybe they pin them back to the 50-yard line, but the Council Rock South offense has arguably looked just as good as their defense has, which is maybe the most terrifying part. But I mean, is there, not to rag on here, but is there anything wrong Council Rock South has done? I feel like everything they've planned to do, they have done to perfection.
I mean, they have executed perfectly. If this is a glimpse into their future season, then it's going to be a bright one. So far, this game, they have been absolutely dominant. Now, getting ready for the pump. They have 2 people. Oh, my goodness. That was a line drive punt.
So whistle.
Yeah, whistle's blown quick. I don't know.
Looked like it got blocked.
I'm very confused what the play call.
Catch made by number 23.
I'm not sure how that would have been called for a fair catch. He seemed just as surprised as us that he caught it. It was a line drive of a punt. Just somehow flew into his hands, and I don't know how he signaled for a fair catch if he didn't know he was the one catching it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm trying to piece it together in my mind.
I'm not trying to call out stripes, but he was definitely not the intended receiver of that punt.
If I'm not mistaken, it got tipped at the line. That's why it was so down.
Someone had to have got a hand on it. Frankfurt's coach, understandably upset that...
Shades of Bruce Arians with the Cardinals, with the screaming and yelling coming from the sidelines.
Is taking the field once again is Marley Emerson. Frankfurt seemingly... Coach having a word. They're waiting for play to begin.
Surprised Council Rock South's coach wasn't upset about the fair catch.
I mean, I guess it defended his player from getting a major hit.
Yeah. Maybe you could get some lateral action, have some fun.
Yeah, fair enough. Frankfurt's coach is having a word with the ref. They are unhappy, and another flag goes out.
Dan, I don't know I don't really know what they're upset about.
There is a penalty marker.
I mean, I guess it would be...
Obviously the score.
I would guess that too, but more of, I think, maybe they're upset that it wasn't called for a fair catch. They thought they had the ability to maybe knock the ball out. The fair catch honestly helped them. He was going to get more yardage either way. But to start a drive without an interception, to start a drive off a punt in the opponent's 11, is something unheard of. You don't really return a punt to the 11, but with the penalties included, that's where he's going to lie.
This is going to be a long game. With all
Marley Emerson in the shotgun tosses this one quick off to the hands of Brody Lopercetti, and he's going to be stopped just at the 4.
To give some credit to Frankford there, that was a nice open field tackle, prevent the touchdown. Obviously, you got to do it 2 more times to at least try and force a field goal. Wouldn't be surprised if they went for it anyway.
And to go. Going to be starting at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, Marley Emerson waits the ball.
Watch the 2 at the top of your screen.
Hands it off immediately, and making his way into the end zone is Shane Myers. The returning player starting off his season with a bang as his team goes up 28-0, and this one is quickly becoming a blowout. Ethan, you're standing there speechless. I mean, I looked over at him from the talk, and he's just speechless.
I mean, you know, we looked at the score last. There's another.
And there's another flag on the play. Let's find out who it's going to be on.
If I'm a gambling man, I'm betting it's on Frankford.
Our video engineer and director, Michael Telligan, said he's putting his guess on Frankford.
It's 2 votes Frankford.
It's being waved off. There we go. The play continues.
I still am curious as to what.
This one is sent perfectly through the uprights. And Declan Berry stays perfect.
Still curious as to what the Frankfurt coaching staff was so upset about. My only thought is that maybe on the punt where it was, I believe, tipped and into their hands where it's called a fair catch. My only thought is that they might have thought there was a false or an offsides on the defense. That's the only thing I can think of. But really, that's a moot point now. It's 28-0. It's 6 seconds left in the quarter.
And if they score another touchdown, then the entire second half will be played with a running clock. So that'll be interesting.
For a running clock.
So we are preparing for a running clock. It is only the first quarter. If you took the over, it's definitely hit.
The over on Rally Sportsbook, our next invention.
We're not bringing back the Rally Sportsbook.
He's not bringing Rally Sportsbook.
Declan Berry.
Rally Sportsbook is not a real thing.
Launches the kick. Up and away. It's going to go towards the near side. It drops down. No one catches it.
Oh my God.
And it goes out at the 2, but that's a flag on Council Rock South. An unorthodox penalty there. Usually the ball soars off to the sideline, but no one was able to catch it, and it just started rolling.
Smart play, risky play, but it worked out for Frankfurt. Now they're going to get the ball, I believe the spot will be the 35 or the 40-yard line.
Now, I don't know what was going through the head there of the kick returner, but I'm going to say he believed it was going to go out.
Absolutely.
The entire time.
That's let's go football IQ.
Football IQ. Marching out there is the Frankfurt offense, who have been stunned so far this game. Ball's at the 35-yard line. Some substitutions here for Frankfurt.
Dan, you know what question we asked to try to kill some time? Because the varsity women's lacrosse team for North was blowing a lot of teams out. Here, I'll ask you after this play.
Sounds good. Frankfurt waiting for their play call. They seem a little confused. Their quarterback moving around their players. They were both on the wrong side.
That's awesome.
And the whistles are blown from the sideline of Frankfurt. I believe this one's going to be a timeout. They've already used all 3, or they would have if they used this one, and they did.
They did, and we're going to head to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finny's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Welcome back here to Walt Snyder Stadium as the Frankford Pioneers get set on offense. It's first down on the 35, the first play of their drive. From the shotgun, he backs up, looking to pass. This one tossed up into the air, and it's just short. His man was open, but he was not able to connect the dot there.
Incomplete pass.
Don't know if there was a miscommunication. He wanted to come back a little bit, but
And a record length here for the first quarter, 43 minutes of a first quarter. And we'll get our commercial break here. We'll be back with you. We'll have some information on the first quarter.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finny's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Welcome back to Walt Snyder Stadium as we got 12 more minutes of first half action. Frankford Pioneers now on the opposite side of the field. 2nd and 10. They look to hand this off, and they do, but the ball seems to be a little bit wobbly, and they luckily just get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think it came out at some point.
Yeah, it looked like there was a quick panic by the quarterback. They scrambled to get to the running back.
You know, Dan, normally I'd say it could only go better than getting outscored by 28 in the first quarter. I don't feel comfortable saying that it can only go better after a 43-minute and over 10 penalty first quarter for Frankfurt. It's everything, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they address this one. There's got to be some changes made. Frankfurt gets set here with their quarterback in the shotgun. They got 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Steps back to pass. Looks, tosses this one up, and it is way out of reach. Incomplete pass, and that's going to call for 4th down.
Don't love that there. He was never open. More great coverage from Counteract South. And obviously, when the receiver's under the quarterback, you want to underthrow that ball, if anything. If that ball was going to get caught by anyone, he just threw an over-the-shoulder pass to the defensive back. So, don't love to see it.
The Pioneers, ball spotted at their 35-yard line.
On their own 35-yard line, the punt team heads out there.
Recognizing progress, though, that is the furthest they've made it.
Now, wait a minute. Okay, yes, it is the punt team. Counteract South was waiting to see if it was.
I'd like to see a fake here. Not because it really makes sense, but I feel like we're owed something.
You know, there's a certain point when I play Madden that I realize I just need to start taking risks. And I start throwing Hail Marys, quadruple options, anything. Anything. And I think that's what Frankford should do.
This is where you whip out the Philly special and Madden, you just see what happens.
So as we await the next play, we'll get a word from our sponsors.
Finney McGee's. Hey, if you're looking for a great spot to hang out, follow me over to Finney McGee's Pub. Voted Best Irish Bar 2 years running in 2024 and 2025. And this year's winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hours, the place to be, Monday through Thursday from 3 to 7 with $2.50 domestic bottles and some awesome food specials. And every other Tuesday, you can test your knowledge with trivia food specials. And with trivia nights, Finney's is also the perfect place to catch all your favorite sports games. So make sure you're following Finney McGee's Pub on Facebook, Instagram, and to stay up to date on specials and happenings. That's Finney McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, right in Bristol Borough. We'll see you there.
As we get ready for action back on the field, let's remind you, it's a 28-0. Counteract South in the lead. 10 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the second quarter. My mistake. Counteract South went 4-6 last season. 3-4 in Suburban 1 Continental Conference play. A toss up on 4th down, and it's intercepted. He might take it for 6, and he does. It's Ryder Overwig off of 6. And Ethan, you got what you wanted. I was joking. That went off for Frankford. Now, I think it's pretty easy to say here. You might have just wanted to punt, but they said, hey, have the ball a little bit closer.
I mean, I wish we almost had a camera. The shock that I had when they actually faked it, and then it went straight into Counteract South's hands, untouched back to the end zone. I mean, I have nothing to say. I was actually shocked that they did that, and it went about as well as you would have predicted it would.
You know, sometimes I'll take a seat back, look at my notes. When I know a play is just going to probably go normal, as this kick right up through the uprights. It's a 35-0 ball game.
Kid just dropped it.
But sometimes I'll take a look at my notes and just check things out while I know that there's a play happening. I did not expect there to be a fake. That was actually the most stunning play I think I've seen all game.
Fortune favors the bold, but maybe that wasn't true.
35-0. It is a blowout right now. We haven't even seen a glimpse of hope on Frankfurt's offense. This has just been a terrible night to be a Pioneer. The Golden Hawks are cruising, though. Dave, let's break down what's been working for them.
Everything. I mean, they are dominating in the trenches. They are dominating in the secondary. The receivers are doing a good job getting the extra yardage. And then there's Frankfurt, they're shooting themselves in the foot. I believe over 10 penalties now, 3 of them from the sideline. That's unacceptable. That can't happen. The false starts, it's unbelievable. Really, I've never seen. Really, and we covered a lot of blowout football games last year. I think this takes the cake.
Yeah, we saw a rough time with Council Rock North last season. You can catch all of Council Rock North games this season on the Rally Sports Network. A decent kick return, able to get past the 30.
There we go.
On the return, 27, Declan Barry.
You know who is?
Declan Barry with the kick there again.
You know who it is? A great day to be.
Who?
A member of the JV team for Council Rock South. I mean, you're
about to get some varsity playing time.
You're looking at maybe 2 quarters.
Get the junior varsity arm ready. You're about to make your debut.
The new helmets, we were talking about this before we went live. The new helmets for Council Rock South are pretty sweet. I love what I'm looking at.
You know what? I haven't seen that, but those helmets are impeccable. It is a beautiful wing on the side of the helmet.
I believe it's either North Texas or Oregon. I can't really tell. That's, I think, what the inspiration was. But
yeah, they are beautiful helmets. Another stop here. And you know what? We haven't even seen the Council Rock South Golden Hawks offense in a while. I honestly,
yeah.
Where have they been?
They might be on the bus home.
Oh yeah, they are. This is not their home stadium. Technically, not their home.
Well,
school.
It's not their school. It is the home stadium.
It is their home stadium, not their home school. We're on the site of Council Rock North. And you got some information on the difference between North and South, right? I saw that, Doc.
I did. That was from the lacrosse game last year. If I remember correct, let me test myself here. We are 0.1 miles closer to the nearest McDonald's.
0.2. I remember that.
Even
0.2
better.
miles
Double
closer
the
to
trouble.
McDonald's.
I mean, you may have the football team, the lacrosse team, the swimming team. Actually, you don't have the swimming team.
An out-of-reach incomplete pass.
But we have
the target was intended for Robert Clark and just does not reach him.
But yeah, in a game of inches, North has 0.2 miles. And that's all I have to say.
There you go. The Pioneers, I can't understate it. They have not found any rhythm at all on offense.
Both sides, really. I mean, the little we've seen of the Council Rock South offense.
Yeah, it's fair. They really haven't found a rhythm because they haven't been able to play.
Have they thrown the ball at Council Rock South?
Yeah, they did.
They did a screen pass, yeah.
A strong toss off the sideline and asking for pass interference there, but he does not get the call.
No case for that. Jerry Rogers had great coverage on him. And if I'm correct, that's the same play we saw on the other drive that they did, and it had the same result. You have to throw that a little bit lower to your guy, or to be more behind him, because they have the safeties over top. If you throw that over your receiver's head, he's not getting there first.
It was back-to-back drives with that play. And again, it goes sailing over the head of the receiver, Robert Clark. So 35-0. We're expecting a punt, but don't let your eyes leave the TV. They went for a fake last time.
Why not?
Hey, I mean, why not?
It can only go better.
Yep, their offense is going to stay out. And here we go. 4th and 10. The Pioneers in the shotgun. The snap, looking for a pass. Steps up in the pocket, scrambling. And he's going to try to push his way for a first down, but just short. And it's going to be Golden Hawk ball.
You know, to give him some credit there, that was a great effort. He got so close, but when you're scrambling on a 4th and I'd say fourth and medium to long, whenever you think there, it's just not going to have the best results. I understand the coverage downfield from Council Rock South has been phenomenal, but that's just not the best idea. But like I said, great effort. He came extremely close.
Number 12, Jerry Rogers.
Seems like the student section are already deciding this one's over. A few people already leaving.
There 6 remaining in the first half.
It is the second quarter here, and it's already a blowout.
You know, crazier has happened. You don't have faith?
You know, I got a little bit of faith. You know, miracles can happen. A handoff here, pushing his way through, is number 12, Jerry Rogers.
Both sides of the ball, he's been great.
And we saw some coverage from earlier.
Jerry Rogers on the carry.
And I can't imagine their starters are going to play much more in this ball game.
Not at all. I believe
they might continue to give them the first half here, but do you really need them at this point? I mean, your defense has given them more points on that side of the ball, which is incredibly rare.
I think, if I'm correct, we saw some backup quarterbacks warming up on the sideline for Counteract South. Could be mistaken, but someone was taking snaps.
Yeah, I saw that too. Marley Emerson now from the shotgun. Again, hands it off and pushing his way through is number 20, Gavin Lacey. Finally brought down at about the, I want to say 22. Sets him up for a second and 2.
I think what it's really come down to the core of all this is South's offensive and their defensive lines. They have just, on the offensive side, just running people over, getting their running backs and getting their quarterback room to work, room to think even. When you look at Frankford, their quarterback's had no time to think. He's had to rush some throws. He's made some bad decisions. Their coverage has also been great. They have been dominating in the defensive line, and unless, on the offensive and defensive line, unless they can fix that, this game is...
Handoff up through the left side. Stiff arms and pushing through another. And he's got much more than a first down. He's got first and goal from the 9. A beautiful run there from Gavin Lacey, making his presence known on the gridiron.
I mean, case in point there. He's got a lot of room to work with, and then he's just doing his thing, making people miss, running people over, and just perfect, really. No complaints.
And here we go. First and goal. Marley Emerson in a shotgun. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near. Again, hands it off. He's just going to outrun the defense and push his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A beautiful play there from Jerry Rogers. And, man, I got to give a shout-out to Michael Telligan and Jack McNerney there with a beautiful camera angle on that one. That was incredible.
Oh, there's a penalty if this doesn't count.
But a penalty marker.
That'd be really funny if he shouted the 9 and then doesn't count.
I just saw Michael take a gasp.
Mike, I want to see tears if this is called back.
We're awaiting the call. So far, the ruling on the field is a touchdown. Jerry Rogers.
A little Travis Hunter action. Number 12, and he's doing it on both sides of the ball.
Now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, that run game was just running perfectly for them. Well, the kicker is heading off the field, but the offense is not heading onto the field. So, yeah, it's going back. It's going to be a holding. A tough one. Michael, I am so sorry. Ethan up there working the main camera. Hey, said next time, don't switch from my camera.
You know, Mike, you just got to get your guys not to hold. That one's on you.
Yeah, Mike, I think that holding call was on you, man. Get a hold of yourself, man.
It's the basics. kidding. I love you, Mike. What do you do if you're the cheerleaders in front of us? Like usually, your job's to add hype to a game, but
They got a tough job tonight. If you got to add hype to this game, they are working overtime, time and a half for them. Handoff coming away and getting to the end zone once again. They run the same exact play. Jerry Rogers, touchdown, Council Rock South Golden Hawks. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh my goodness.
that was a great shot again.
41-0.
If this comes back,
Oh, another flag on the field. Okay. So tentatively 41-0.
two great shots as well. If they both get caught back,
Now I got a feeling that if this does go back, and it does,
oh my god,
it's going back once again. I got a feeling they're going to run the same exact play. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mike, for the second time, we told you to clean up the basics there, and you didn't. That one's on you.
Jerry Rogers, probably upset. 2 touchdowns ripped away from him.
His offensive line might owe him after that.
Yeah, they're going to maybe some wah-wah practice.
I'd say go to McDonald's, but the distance is just so much farther over there. I wouldn't.
2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Backup quarterback is in. That's number 16, Matthew Granoff. And another run straight into the end zone. Gavin Lacey makes it a 41-0 ball game. No flags. Second quarter, 6 minutes and 35 seconds. And they are up by 40. They've already scored more points than they have in any game last season. This has been an absolute blowout here in this PIAA matchup. Lining up for the kick. This one, bad snap, and now running it for the 2-point conversion is Owen Okel, the holder. And oh my goodness, that was, I don't think the intended play, but he just zoomed past the defense. And now they're up 43-0.
I mean, South is making mistakes and getting extra points off of them. This is I mean, you look at the 43-20 game last year. They've scored 43 points in less than 2 quarters this year to 0.
Now both squads get talking, and we'll talk about a word from our sponsors.
At Dress the Nines, you can turn your Chanel, Hermes, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton into cash without the hassle. With expert authentication, white glove service, and top dollar payouts, we make luxury resale effortless. Your style deserves a second life. Let us do the work at Dress the Nines.
Those are some tough words for you. Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
English is not my specialty. You can ask my English teacher, Mrs. Deanny, that. My 9th grade English teacher.
Make sure to send her an email.
Shout out to her.
And here we go for the kickoff. 43-0 ball game here in the second quarter.
I don't envy the parents over there for Frankford.
Yeah, it's going to be a long drive home.
Frankfurt's
this one caught at the 20, and he is quickly brought down. Met his match there. Beautiful tackle. Kyle Canamuccia.
Number 28.
Sorry, not Kyle. Ryan Lewis. The 6s and the 8s, they always get me.
So then, given everything that you've seen so far from Frankfurt, who's your MVP for Frankfurt?
My MVP for Frankfurt? There's a lot of them. I mean, that's actually a pretty loaded question. We saw a great play out of Joey Madara early in the game. Pat Malone with the interception. Jerry Rogers has been incredible on the two-way play for Frankfurt.
For Frankfurt.
For Frankfurt?
For Frankfurt. The night sky.
It's a 1st and 10 here in the second quarter. Frankfurt begins to get set. Shotgun pass across the middle of the field, and he's dangerously close to being picked off. That is just, you had the open man, and it's sorted above him.
Evan Clark just overran that. Nothing he could have done. Obviously, couldn't have seen that coming his way, but nearly another interception there. Just really not close.
Number 6, Evan Clark, and number 5, Ryder Orwig on the coverage for the Golden Hawks.
Golden Hawks just almost saw another incredible play there.
I really don't envy, now that I'm thinking about it, the employees at the Wendy's over there. The student section, I believe, is making their way over. It is about to be a busy night. I don't know when they close, but
Speaking of that, Ethan, what are we getting for dinner?
I don't know.
We got to figure it out, man.
We will.
These are the important questions, as this one is spiked into the ground. Third down.
Over the middle, intended for number 4, Robert.
Now, if you want to catch all the Council Rock South Golden Hawks play this season, we'll be catching a ton of primetime games here at home on the Rally Sports Network. So hit that subscribe button. Check us out on social media. Rally Sports Network, all over social media.
And I mean, if
And
this
we
is
also
the team you're going to get to see, we're getting some good television.
100%. And we also got the Council Rock North Indians.
Very excited to get to call Council Rock North again.
Ethan and the rest of our crew here, all students there. How do you guys like it there?
Say again?
How do you guys like it there?
Council Rock North?
Yeah.
Great. Love it.
Awesome.
No, I don't like school.
Okay.
I love it.
In the shotgun, the Frankford Pioneers. We still have yet a name. We tried asking the PA announcer, but even he doesn't know. This one thrown across the middle. It's intercepted out of the hands here and caught by Evan Clark. Oh my goodness. It soared right through the hands of, trying to see it a number 4, Robert Clark, and Evan Clark said, "Don't mind if I do."
I mean, the worst part is that's maybe one of the better throws he's made all night. It was right where he wanted it to be, right through his hands. Evan Clark gets his redemption where he couldn't get the last ball. That one just right into his hands.
At the yard line.
Great night to be a Golden Hawk, I'll tell you what.
6 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Looking at the score, you'd probably think it's the second half.
Or maybe the post-game show.
Yeah, it's definitely not the post-game show yet. We still got a lot of ball game to go.
It's not the halftime show yet.
It's not even the halftime show.
You know, Dan,
stay tuned, though, for the halftime show. Ethan Lavosi and Jack McIerney are going to be bringing us the halftime show. A handoff here once again, and he just flies past the defense. It seemed like everybody else was jogging, but he was surely running. Number 12, Jerry Rogers, is playing a great ball game.
You know, Dad, to build on what Council Rock South has done, this is obviously a great way to build community within the team, getting a blowout like this, getting confidence. And under Walt Snyder Stadium, when you get tonight here with the lights on and everything like that, it is a beautiful place to be. Great night for football. And for Council Rock South, they're hoping this is a preview of the rest of their season. I mean, you literally couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ball game tonight. Walt Snyder Stadium under the lights. Another handoff here. This one goes to number 29, Michael Rahill, and he is going to push his way for his first down. The Golden Hawks are just unstoppable right now. Frankford has no answer for what they are seeing.
Exactly. They're just pounding the rock, and South is going to do it until they prove they can stop it.
Gain of 10 on the play, brought down to the 17-yard line.
Long snapper getting ready, as I assume he's thinking they're going to get the touchdown here. And
can't blame him.
If I had to make odds, I'd say they're pretty good for a touchdown.
Yeah, the offense has been okay today.
Yeah, it's only 43-0.
See if they ever throw it. Don't blame them for not.
And the shotgun is Matthew Granroff. Takes a snap and hands it off. Being pulled down here is Michael Rahill. As it looks like we're getting a lot of the junior varsity guys out into the field to take some reps.
Number 29, Michael Rahill on the carry for the Golden Hawks.
And great moment for these JV guys as well to be able to get some varsity snaps, like you said earlier. Obviously, these are guys who are hoping to be on this team in the next coming years, maybe even later this season. So for Counteract South, a young program as is, this is pitch perfect.
You know, incredible thing I saw with this team is they should have a very good understanding of their system, and with the amount of experience they have, 10 starters returning on both offense and defense, respectively.
That is so rare in high school sports.
100%. They're so glad it's worked out that way. Is QB's going to take it himself. The option doesn't go too well. Stopped in his tracks for a bit of a loss here.
Great read there by the defense.
So it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Sack on the
We'll see what this play brings.
Number 22, Jordan White.
Jordan White with the sack there for Frankford. And there's my MVP.
There you go.
It's a rough one for Frankfurt here to start the season. They just haven't had a lot of notable plays. They haven't really been able to amount to anything on offense or defense.
I mean, you're just
they're looking to get their first stop here.
You're just looking for something to take to next week at this point.
Another handoff and pushing his way towards the 5. Rahill is going to be taken down at the 4, but the ball goes loose. Frankfurt thinks they have it. We'll wait for the signal from the referee. They're saying the whistle was blown before.
Each side pointing.
And goal to go for the Golden Hawks.
Frankfurt's upset. They were pretty sure they had the ball, but the referees say otherwise. And it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Golden Hawks on the 4. One minute and 50 seconds.
See if Frankfurt can hold the line here.
In the shotgun is Granroth. To his right is Rahill. And he's going to once again hand it off to him, but the defensive line reads that one perfectly. And taking a tackle for a loss there is Navir Druitt. Read the play perfectly, and he was able to take him down.
And as some of these JV guys get to come in, we see some of the first signs of weakness from the Counteract South offense. And to Frankfurt's credit, they're starting to do better. You know, I keep saying in the trenches, they're finally starting to get some wins there.
Yeah, Frankfurt finally finding some rhythm here on defense. They just got to figure out how to stop the run game. The outside run seems to be what gets them each time. So you might expect that here on this play. Switching sides here is Rahill. Receiver in motion.
Some confusion.
And it looks like it might be a false start.
Off the field. Inside of 1 minute remaining in the first.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start here on the offense. Counteract South's going to take a walk back. Receiver thought he was supposed to be in motion.
10-yard line. Still.
Granroth disagreed.
I mean, that's where you find some of the issues where, obviously, the varsity team has so much continuity with each other. The JV guys, they don't all have that, so they're just, working that out. Obviously, first game of the season as well.
In motion goes the receiver. It's a jet sweep running out to the far side and not really able to push past any of the defenders. He gets a gain of about 3 and gets to the 10.
Number 10, Rocco.
So, 2nd and goal is what the marker's showing. 3rd and goal. There we go. I thought so.
The 10-yard line.
I think that was the play they were trying to run last time. Did not work.
Yeah, I don't know what could have went wrong there. Maybe he started going into motion too early. The student section is leaving in masses They are declaring this game to be over, it seems like.
And they came, they saw.
Handoff kept by the quarterback, and pushing his way is Randrock. The QB sneak works for a touchdown. And it is now 49-0. You know, it gets to a point with the scoring in a high school football game where the winning team student section just stops. They don't even cheer at a certain point.
Well, they're not even here anymore. They forget cheering. They've, like you said, left in droves. There's bits and pieces left. But
The extra point attempt off the foot of number 27. Declan Beck is.
Now another question.
And with 9
Where's the marching band?
seconds remaining in the
that's a good
Is this
question.
high school football?
South.
That is a very good question because we saw for Council Act North every day, or not every game, they had the marching
I
band.
guess maybe since the school year hasn't started, they're not here, but
No, they've met because I've seen them here.
interesting.
Shout out Mr. Marte. He would come into the booth, read out some of the shout outs for the sponsors for the marching band.
Yeah. And speaking of sponsors,
Transcend Fitness. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique style fitness experience. With over 8,000 feet of brand new name brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a state-of-the-art outdoor fitness rig, Transcend takes every workout further, from personal training and group fitness to small group sessions and their specialized speed school for high school athletes. Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Thank you to Transcend Fitness for making these broadcasts possible.
it started off a little warm out here tonight, but it's gone down to a cool 73.
It's a nice night for football.
Feels like it's about 70 degrees. Beautiful Newtown, Pennsylvania. Incredible this time of year. The kickoff and away. This one darts towards the 20-yard line and bobbling the kick in. He was crushed after he caught it. An amazing tackle there by Ryan Lewis.
I mean, bobbled, and at that point, he had no chance. That's football. That'll happen. That's brutal.
At the 25 is where their drive will begin here for the Pioneers as they look to hopefully come back in this 50-0 ball game. But if I were a betting man,
The ball stopped at the 25-yard line.
and it looks like there's an injury on the sideline of Frankford. We'll take a break and come back to you after this short break.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finny's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Welcome back to Walt Snyder Stadium as we get set to continue things.
I mean, it is great to be back. We've got beautiful stadium. The lights are on. Some high school football going on. It has been a minute, and just as good as you remember it.
Yeah, you always know when fall is beginning by the high school football being back. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the first half here. And amazing fashion, the Council Rock South Golden Hawks are able to trot off the field. We'll get set for our halftime show. We'll be back with you. This is Daniel McDevitt and Ethan Whitney. Stay tuned. Just run commercials until they're ready for halftime show. Radio
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Everyone, welcome back to Wall Snyder Stadium. We've got a moment to thank Transcend Fitness. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of name brand outdoor equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a state-of-the-art outdoor fitness rig, Transcend takes every workout further, from personal training and group fitness to small group sessions and their specialized speed school for high school athletes. Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Also, thank you to Finny McGee's Pub. Hey, if you're looking for a great spot to hang out, follow me over to Finny McGee's Pub, voted Best Irish Bar 2 years running in 2024 and 2025, and this year's winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour is the place to be, Monday through Thursday, 3 to 7, with $2.50 domestic bottles and some awesome food specials. And every other Tuesday, you can test your knowledge with trivia. Finny's is also the perfect place to catch all your favorite sports games, so make sure you're following Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date on specials and happenings. That's Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, right in Bristol Borough. We'll see you there. Also, thank you to Dress to the Nines. At Dress to the Nines, you can turn your Chanel, Hermes, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton into cash without the hassle. With expert authentication, white glove service, and top dollar payouts, we make luxury resale effortless. Your style deserves a second life. Let us do the work at Dress to the Nines.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram. Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
It is halftime here at Walt Snyder Stadium, and it is an absolute beatdown. 50-0 at the half. Council Rock South winning over Frankford. You know, I thought this game would be competitive. I expected South to win, but I did not expect them to dominate at this level. They have been more physical on both sides of the ball. They're moving the ball consistently, and they have prevented Frankfurt from getting any sort of momentum on either side of the ball.
I completely agree. Their defense has been immaculate, offering many interceptions and great D when Frankfurt throws the ball long, especially not letting them complete. And I'll also add that Frankfurt is being completely destroyed as last year when they played, wasn't it 43-23 final score, as they have beaten that at the halfway point of this game, allowing more points to come in the second half.
Yeah, I agree on that point you made about the South secondary. They have been stifling any attempt of Frankfurt to move the ball downfield by means of passing. They've got, I forget, it's either 2 or 3 interceptions. One of those was returned for a touchdown. They've just dominated in the trenches, even on their short runs. That runner, that pile is getting pushed farther and farther. It really is impressive
what they've been able to do today.
Yeah, I completely agree. Was it Gavin Lacey, well, their running back, right? Had a great movement down the field, allowing for many touchdowns, and that's about it.
Yeah, the second team is already in for a South team that is looking to build off of a disappointing 4-6 season last year. We'll see how deep into their bench they end up going in this game. I don't quite expect another 50 piece, but I do expect South to continue its domination up front just because of what I've seen so far. I think Frankfurt, they're demoralized. They don't have a lot of confidence in what they're doing, and they have the capabilities to be a good team in them. We saw them last year with a 9-game winning streak after their opening day loss to South. But really, nothing has gone right for this Frankfurt team today.
I agree. I mean, Frankfurt with that 9-game winning streak last year, really it doesn't look like it's showing this year when they're being completely shut out right now in the second half. I feel like if they can just at least get the ball up the field, they might have a shot at scoring some points here. But even then, it'll be a little bit difficult knowing South defense.
Yeah, let's talk about the keys to the game for both these teams heading into the second half. For South, it's just stay physical up front, continue doing what you've been doing, and finish this game strong. For Frankfurt, you're just trying to get a little momentum, trying to finish this game strong for yourself, score a couple touchdowns. Winning seems like it's out of the realm of possibilities at this point in the game. All you're looking to do right now is build some momentum and try to see if you could start moving the ball on the stingy South defense. Let's look at the upcoming schedule for both these teams. South playing a very similar schedule to last year, looking the exact same. Next week on the 28th, they travel to North Penn to play the Knights. Then they play at home versus Pensbury, and again at home versus Cheltenham, Upper Dublin, and Ben Salem. Then they travel to Bristol to play Harry S. Truman. Then they stay home against Satterton, travel to Quakertown and play the Panthers, and then lastly finish here at Wallsider Stadium against the Council Rock North Indians.
Yeah, seeing that schedule, I see playing the way they do today, they should have a pretty successful season. I think hopefully maybe going against the next game, they lost North Penn last year, 6-34. But playing the way they do today, they might be able to change that around for next game to keep up this great defense and offensive.
Yeah, for Frankfurt, after this game, they have a 3-game homestand against Eastern York, Central, and Belmont Charter. Then they travel for a 2-game road trip to John Bartram, and then they travel to play Boys Latin Charter. After they play Boys Latin Charter, they have another home game against Martin Luther King, and then they finish out the season away against Mastery Charter North. So, two different schedules for South and Frankfurt. South playing the same teams they played last year, and Frankfurt playing a completely different schedule full of new faces.
When looking at Frankfurt's schedule, playing the way they did today, it looks like they might have a little bit of a difficult matchup for upcoming games. I mean, can't think of a time they even got a first down tonight. Um, okay, looking at the weather tonight at kickoff, it was around 78 degrees, and it's closing in to it's going to be closing into about 72 degrees tonight, and it's feeling a lot cooler than it actually is. Looking like around 8 o'clock, it'll get down to about 75 degrees, which is around now.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day for football. So let's talk about the last game when these two played each other opening day last year. It was a very different ball game. South, highest scoring game all season, and Frankfurt, we talked about the 9-game winning streak that they ripped off right after that. Since that game, Frankfurt's been 9-2, but that's looking like it's going to turn into 9-3 after this game. But miracles happen. I won't rule it out, but I will say it's very, very unlikely. South last year, again, they didn't have the greatest of seasons. 4-6 overall, 3-4 in conference play, which got them fourth in that conference, and they are ranked 228th in the state of Pennsylvania. But this win right here is really going to cement the turnaround of this program, and hopefully, if you're the Golden Hawks, signal the beginning of a winning brand of football. That's how it seems so far with this 50 piece that they put up. So that'll do it for the halftime report. Tune in shortly for the beginning of the second half.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Follow me to Finny McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finny's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finny McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finny McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Welcome back to a brand new season here of high school football on the Rally Sports Network. Tonight, the Golden Hawks continue their game 50-0 against the Frankford Pioneers. Ethan, you got a word from our sponsors? Take it away.
Finny McGee's Pub. Hey, if you're looking for a great spot to hang out, follow me over to Finny McGee's Pub, voted Best Irish Bar 2 years running in 2024 and 2025, and this year's winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour is the place to be, Monday through Thursday from 3 to 7 with $2.50 domestic bottles and some awesome food specials. And every other Tuesday, you can test your knowledge with the Trivia Night. Finny's Night is also Finney's is also the perfect place to catch all of your favorite sports games, so make sure you're following Finney McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date on specials and happenings. That's Finney McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, right in Bristol Borough. We'll see you there. And one more time, Dress the Nines. At Dress the Nine, you can turn your Chanel, Hermes, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton into cash without the hassle with expert authentication, white glove service, and top dollar payouts. We make luxury resale effortless. Your style deserves a second life. Let us do the work at Dress to the Nines.
Ethan.
Now, a great start here for these Golden Hawks. I tell you what, Ethan, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this so far.
Absolutely, Dan. I mean, everything they've done is perfect. Their quarterbacks, really, the multiple that they put in this game, have been perfect. They're keeping their eyes down the field. They're finding the open man and protecting themselves. Getting out of bounds. The running game has been extraordinary. They're dominating in the trenches. And then the extra stuff, breaking tackles. They're wearing down Frankford mentally and physically. You can tell by the score. On the defense, their coverage has been great. I think they're just throwing back 4 safeties, telling their quarterback, you're going to beat us with your arm, and he hasn't. Their defensive line has been incredible for Frankfurt. It's really just not their night, really. Council Rock South has executed in every phase of the game, and I mean, the score shows they have been excellent.
Yeah, we're still waiting for both squads to arrive back from the locker room. A little bit of a delay here, but Ethan, what would you say Frankfurt's keys to their deficit?
I think the
keys to
biggest
their
key,
deficit.
yeah, like you were saying, I think the biggest key is what's been going on in the trenches. Their offensive line has not been giving their quarterback enough time to step back, read, make decisions. Their running game hasn't been able to get going as a result of it, and it's become some forced throws, some unforced errors because of what their offensive line hasn't been able to do. And then on the defense, the coverage hasn't been great, and they have way too much time to make decisions. That's gotten better as the game goes on. I'll give them credit, especially towards the end of that second quarter. But still, both sides need drastic improvement. If they can improve that, they're obviously not going to come back from this deficit. But if they can improve that, they can start to at least put up points.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you that if you want to see the Golden Hawks all season long, to hit that subscribe button, as we have plenty of Golden Hawks games here on the Rally Sports Network. And we also have Council Rock North. So all the football action, including the Rock Bowl.
Really looking forward to that. Obviously,
yeah,
North,
100%.
I've heard a lot of good things about North. If they look better and this Council Rock South team is looking unbelievable, that's going to be a great game.
Now, Ethan, I'm going to try to get a score from North. I'm going to see if our Suburban One insiders here could get it to us. So we got a beautiful view here of the Golden Hawks heading out back to the field. As ladies and gentlemen, here come your 2025 Golden Hawks. They are coming out of the locker room with domination in mind. They are leading 50 to nothing. It doesn't get any better than that. They're just having a game to remember. So it looks like we have about 3 minutes left to go. Me and Ethan here will step away. And we'll be back just after this.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, brand-name equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a state-of-the-art outdoor fitness rig, Transcend takes every workout further. From personal training and group fitness to small group sessions and their specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Finney McGee's. Hey, if you're looking for a great spot to hang out, follow me over to Finney McGee's Pub, voted Best Irish Bar 2 years running in 2024 and 2025, and this year's winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour is the place to be, Monday through Thursday from 3 to 7 with $2.50 domestic bottles and some awesome food specials. And every other Tuesday, you can test your knowledge with Trivia Night. Finney's is also the perfect place to catch all your favorite sports games, so make sure you're following Finney McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date on specials and happenings. That's Finney McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, right Bristol Avenue. We'll see you there. and dress to the nines. At Dress to the Nine, you can turn your Chanel, Hermes, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton into cash without the hassle. With expert authentication, white glove service, and top dollar payouts, we make luxury resale effortless. Your style deserves a second life. Let us do the work and Dress to the Nines. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors for making this possible.
Now, Ethan, you said you had a question for me?
Absolutely. I've been waiting all night.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so this was a trend on the internet at the time, so it's a bit outdated now. But 100 men versus one silverback gorilla. Who are you taking, and who do you want for your 100 men?
You know what? John Jones. To be
Okay,
on that group.
that's a popular
He's
one.
got to be on there. 100%.
Aaron Donald is another popular one.
Who?
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald? Okay, I'll take Aaron Donald. I'm going to go with the gorilla, though.
Really?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
The
I'm not voting
moment
2-1.
the gorilla takes out one, the rest of the 99 are going to be in fear.
Not if it's Aaron Donald.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, gorillas are pretty strong.
I'm outvoted 3-1. My color commentator Harrison Escherman is not here with us tonight. He said the gorilla, you said the gorilla, and ChatGPT said the gorilla. So
I want Tom Brady to be on that team to lead. I think he would command a win against the Gorillas.
what about Ray Lewis? I don't think he fears that.
I'll take Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis, definitely. Does it only have to be football players?
I'm just thinking athletes.
Okay. Both squads getting ready to continue the action. It's going to be a running clock here. So we have a minute 50 left to go until this ball game starts. I believe North will be on this side for the Rock Bowl this year. Am I correct?
Yes, North will be the home team this year.
Yeah, North will be the home team.
What about like Morgan Freeman?
Okay.
Oh no, not Morgan Freeman. Freddie Mercury. Because you know, like how in the 1800s they'd have like a guy on the flute as they fought in battle. That could be Freddie Mercury.
What?
Like in like
You know what? I'm going to stop you right there. We're going to go back to football.
I'm right.
I guess.
That could be Freddie Mercury rallying the troops.
Okay. Now the Golden Hawks are going to be set to receive here. And I can't imagine Frankford are going to be happy with giving the ball to the Golden Hawks. Their offense has been immaculate so far.
Yeah, and like I said, well rested too, since they haven't been on the field too often. I imagine there's also majority, if not entirely, junior varsity guys. Maybe they try something
to start the kickoff. It seems like we're having some kind of delay here.
Return the Golden Hawks.
Maybe they try something on the kickoff, little surprise onside kick, like Sean Payton did in the Super Bowl. But last time they tried to fake, did not go well.
Yeah, I think they should probably be a little bit scarred from their last fake.
I know. I say go for it.
Is it a golden sledgehammer?
Where are you seeing that?
Council Rock South's table.
That
there?
is. That's awesome.
It's like I can kind of see it down there.
It's like the trident for the Mariners.
Yeah, I guess maybe they'll use that when they get a good play.
I'd imagine that's a defensive thing. Maybe a sack. Tackle for loss.
I mean, it goes with the Golden Hawks thing.
Yeah.
Try to get a good view of it. And it was an onside kick, it looked like.
I'm on fire tonight.
I'm really confused.
I think they touched it early.
I mean, probably. The
Gotta
whistle
let it go 10 yards.
before the play.
I'm saying either false start or they touched it before it went 10 yards.
Frankfurt is incredibly upset. Maybe
didn't
an
see
illegal
anything.
formation?
I didn't see anything. That looked good to me, but clearly not.
So we're still waiting to see what happened. And the score is already better than last time. We'll take a look at what happened last time these two teams met up. It was a 43 to 20 ball game back in August 23rd of 2024. South's highest scoring game all year. And this has been South's highest scoring game in the past 2 years so far. It is a 50-point ball game, and it has been incredibly one-sided. So let's see what Frankford is going to try to brew up here.
Do they fake it again? I'd be shocked.
I mean, the Golden Hawks had success with running it back-to-back.
Not on a fake kickoff, though.
Well, Frankford hasn't had much success on any side of the ball. As here we go, the Golden Hawks get away with the ball at about the 42. We'll see who picked up that one after the dog pile is cleared. I believe that was number 30. Yeah, it's going to be number 30. Finn Martin, who received the kick.
Number 30, Finn Martin on the reception.
I'd have to imagine.
Hey, we beat the PA this time. That's a first.
I'd have to imagine they're just pounding the rock for the rest of this half. Running down this game, going home with a smile on your face.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a great Friday night to be a Golden Hawk.
Really great next 6 days or whenever the next game is.
Yeah, I mean, you get to go home. You're already home, actually.
Yeah.
And you go home with a huge victory, statement victory on the season. Whistles blown from the near side referee.
Hey, maybe it's look good, play good, because I know we said it before, but those helmets are sweet.
Something on the field up. It was a kicking device. Oh, bad throw by the referee.
No.
Landed at the 40, but he just wasn't able to get across the sideline.
See, it picks up the blitz.
A handoff again, pushing through the inside, and wow, he just makes his force known.
Ball might be out.
Yeah, ball might be out. We'll see who the referees ruled in possession of.
I think they're saying he was down. I thought he was down.
Yeah, I thought he was down too. So that's 2 fumbles for Frankfurt. They thought they had. They just do not get.
The 48-yard line.
So beautiful run there.
Frankfurt coaching staff not happy. Looked, I want to say pretty clear to me. We have a pretty good view up here. I thought he was down.
1st and 10 as they get into Pioneers territory. They're at the 48-yard line of the Pioneers. Heading out there, it's the junior varsity quarterback, Matthew Granroth. Squad gets set. 2 receivers on the near side, none on the far side. Tight end lined up, though, in formation.
Flag is out.
And another flag is thrown.
There's only 10 people on the field for Frankfurt.
Illegal substitution.
Legal substitution here for the offense. That backs them up. And now they get a little bit of pressure in their situation here.
To be specific, 1st and 15 now.
Correction, there was 11. One was standing behind the referee.
Gotcha. Here we go. Same formation, 2 receivers on the near side, a tight end on the far side. I believe that's Rahil lined up behind the quarterback. And no, it's not Rahil. That is Matt Sharp, and he has an incredible run using his might to get about 10 yards and some change. He gets to the 33, and that's going to set them up for 3rd and 3.
I mean, he shook off that hit. That was a good hit there from the defense, but he just shakes it off, gets the extra yardage. That's what they've been doing all night long.
Sorry, 2nd and 3. My mistake.
You know, outside of the student section, there's still a good bit of people here on the south side.
Yeah, the entire student section is left. I think they declared this game over. 50-0. I mean, it's kind of close.
In like tennis.
Yeah, it's just like tennis. They're up. No, well, they won the game in tennis.
Yeah, good point. I tried.
Timeout on the field called by Frankfurt.
Hey, there's us.
Hey,
No way.
good stuff, Jack.
You can see we're set up just in front of the press box this afternoon.
I want to say that guy in
Not
the white
orthodox
looks really
setup.
good.
What's
that,
up?
That guy in the white with the blue tie is looking great tonight.
Average at best. But a bit of an unorthodox setup. We're out in the elements. John Madden School of Broadcasting here.
Yeah.
You always got to be out in the elements. His rule is to stand, though. We don't really have that luxury. We're kind of trapped under this table.
I mean, it's back when we would do it in Grundy. We'd set up from the stands as well. It's been a minute, but having a great time.
That's true, but at Grundy, at least we didn't have to squat down to use the table.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. Grundy was louder and colder.
Louder and much, much colder. Handoff, and he is met in, taken down for a tackle for a loss.
Good stuff there from the Frankfurt defense, finally getting some wins in the trenches. I hate to sound like a broken record, but that is the story of the night.
On the carry.
Yeah, I mean, Frankfurt's defensive line has shown some glimpses of hope. They've been able to read a few runs, but it's ultimately not been enough as the score tells the story. It's 50-0 here in the third quarter. Getting his play call here is Matthew Baranroth.
And this is great, obviously, for these JV guys who obviously hope to be on this team either later in the season or the coming seasons. This is obviously great for them to get some reps in, see what it's like. I mean, like I've said this a million times, but this is as good as it could have gone.
Handoff to Uvagis. He goes to the outside run. Might have the first down, reaching out for it. We'll see where the referee decides to put him, and he's just short.
Vegas on the carry.
About a 4th and 2.
Going to be a gain of 5.
It'll be interesting to see if they punt here because I mean you're kind of playing with house money. You got a really good lead here.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Just running down the clock. It's a running clock already. Don't risk anybody getting hurt. Just take the yardage, get this game over with, go home.
So the offense is going to stay out there. It's Matthew Baranroth in the shotgun. He's got Uvagis to his left, or to his right.
Get him off sides.
Hands it off. They go for it on 4th and just sneaks by. It was like magic. I think the ball got out.
The ball came out and it was recovered by another member of Council Rock South who I think was past the line.
So just pure unluckiness out of the Frankfurt Pioneers. They had to stop. Their D-line stopped them.
They're still giving it to them.
Oh no, the fumble was recovered by Frankfurt.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how the ruling with that is. Frankfurt celebrated, rightfully so.
Maybe it was in the pile. Might have got him from the pile.
Yeah, maybe he got it from the pile and a knee went down. But what came up was a Golden Hawk with the ball, so I assumed that it'd be Golden Hawk ball, but
he might have been short either way.
Yeah, maybe so.
Because I'm not certain he was past the line.
Well, they said the fumble recovery
was by. That's what's confusing me.
Yeah.
Regardless, good stop from Frankfurt. I guess not regardless, but
good shot here of the Frankfurt squad.
I like the Boston College kind of esque helmets.
Yeah, they do look a lot. We'll try to get a view of it. A great
gain of 6 on the play.
Great carry there by Owen Okel. Able to scramble around and find a lane to get about 5 yards. Maybe they can end the shutout here.
Crazy difference between how these halves have gone. Obviously, it was a very long first half, and already here, 3 minutes and 52 seconds. left in the third quarter, thanks to that running clock.
And I can't begin to stress it enough how great of a sign for the season this is for the Golden Hawks to be up 50-0.
I mean, yeah, like you said, getting these JV guys in there as well, really building continuity within the team. They already had so much of it because I think you said it was 10 returning players. That's a huge one-up on most of the other teams in the PIAA. You don't see that too often in high school sports. And for a team that already has spent an entire year with each other, some guys 2 or 3, this is perfect to get a dominant start to the season, really just build confidence. Obviously, you can lose it so fast in high school sports because obviously there's just levels to some of these things, but they are off to a pitch-perfect start.
Pushing his way through here is Oakhill, and it's going to be a third and extremely short. They spot this ball just short. Kind of wishing these moments they had the NFL, what is it, new 3D? They have a new 3D system to track where the ball is.
Yeah.
And it's incredible how they can do it.
They've been using it in tennis for a number of years. It is unbelievable what we can do with technology. And I think the biggest thing that South can take out of this is they have a good offensive and defensive line. We saw that be a problem for North last year. It does not look like South has that same problem.
Okay, now this is incredible. Sorry, I'll say it after the play. Oakhill gets a lane onto the outside. He's going to get just a few yards.
Robert Clark on the carry for Frank.
But what I was going to mention here is that there is a group of fans here who were able to leave the game, come back with 2 full pizza pies with boxes and napkins. They were smart to remember the napkins. And they are now serving pizza to the crowd. It is an interesting game here. As these fans are, I think they're selling the pizza.
Wow.
Hey, any way to make $1.
Men of the people, though. I wonder what they're selling that at.
I mean,
that is pretty smart.
That is incredibly smart. Wonder if we can get some pizza up here in the box.
Or not in the box.
Rolls out and throws it just to eye, but he makes the catch. And probably the biggest play of the game here for Frankford. He's pushing down the sideline and gets out at just the 25.
Number 6,
a great play there by Tyre Giddens.
I love it. They have been able to rely on the pocket. They get him out, get his feet moving. He finds his open man, and from that point, it's just downhill football, and he does a great job getting extra yardage. Kind of jealous. I want pizza.
Yeah, you know what? That pizza actually looks incredible. What are we thinking? Pizza?
I don't know. That's not going to be left by the time this broadcast
That's going to be gone by the time this broadcast is over.
That might be gone by the...
We're nearing the end of the third quarter, but that pizza is nearing an empty box. Handoff to the right side, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. It might be just a bit of a loss. 2nd and 10. Loses a few inches.
And with the horn,
it is the end of the third quarter as the horn blares. And absolute dominance from the Council Rock South Golden Hawks. But Frankford seemingly finding some momentum. We'll see how they handle it. I'll be back with you in just a minute.
Follow me to Finney McGee's Pub, winner of Bucks Happening list for Best Irish Bar in both 2024 and 2025, and the 2025 winner for Best Late Night Dining. Happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Thursday, with $2.50 domestic beer bottles and amazing food specials. Stop by for trivia every other Tuesday night. Finney's is the perfect place to catch your favorite sports games. Be sure to follow Finney McGee's Pub on Facebook and Instagram for daily specials and happenings. See you soon at Finney McGee's Pub, 1400 Farragut Avenue, Bristol Borough, PA.
Welcome to Transcend Fitness Club, Newtown's premier boutique-style fitness experience. With over 8,000 square feet of brand new, name-brand equipment, an outdoor running trail, and a cutting-edge outdoor fitness rig, every workout takes you further. Whether it's personal training, group fitness, small group sessions, or our specialized speed school for high school athletes, Transcend is where results are built and limits are broken. Come see how we are redefining fitness right here in Newtown.
Dress to the Nines Consignment Shop is the best place in the Newtown area to get your fashion styles for the upcoming fall. From clothing to bags to jewelry, there's nothing you can't find at the one-stop shop to up your style. To get in on the action, you can visit us at 9 North State Street or call at 215-944-8907, or you can always reach out to us on Instagram.
Welcome back to Newtown, Pennsylvania. As a handoff here once again to the always reliable Owen Oakhill. Moves them up just a few inches, gets to the line of scrimmage. More backup QBs warming up on the sideline here. Looks like Marley Emerson's throwing the ball a little bit. I imagine a little upset that he can't continue playing. You know, you get so hyped for the season opener, you really don't expect to be sitting out.
If you expect to be sitting out, it's not for this reason.
Yeah, 100%. You think something's going critically wrong, but
the opposite.
Turns out, yeah, it's the polar opposite. They were up 50-0. I've called many high school football games, but this is probably the biggest blowout I've seen. Rolls out to the right side. It looks like it wasn't a design play, but it's going to work out well for them. And they might have just gotten short of the first down.
Maybe a little tush-push action from Frankford.
Yeah, they're going to need about 2 yards to get the first down. So it's going to make a very important fourth down. They can go for the field goal here and hopefully get the shutout over, or they could go for it and maybe try to amount one of the greatest comebacks we've ever seen.
I think this would be the greatest comeback we've ever seen.
I think I would retire calling sports because there would be nothing better than that.
I'll pitch in. I'll shave my head again. I'm sorry if my parents are watching, but I will shave my head again if they come back and win this game. And I'll do it live.
Okay. That's a bet.
I don't have much to lose at this point. I'm still reeling.
And here we go. Line of scrimmage. 50-0 ball game. Frankford looking to change that. On 4th and 2. In the shotgun is Luis Hernandez.
Some confusion.
Luis trying to figure things out.
That's smart with the struggles they've had.
He's having quite the difficulties. It might be a delay of game quite soon.
That play clock said 0.
Play clock says 0.
All right.
The snap. Hernandez steps back. Pressure's coming. He's got no time. Tosses it up, and this one is caught for a touchdown. Frankford get a touchdown. Finally on the board, and it's 50-6.
You know, credit to him that was a great play. Rolling out to his left. Things didn't exactly go as planned. He fits it into the wide receiver, and they're on the board. You know, it's not much, but he's on the board.
Yeah, you know what? You can talk critically, but you always got to look at the bright side of things. And, I mean, that was an incredible play there by Frankfurt's QB, Luis Hernandez. He was able to roll out, and off his weak side, he was able to make that pass perfectly to his receiver.
Yeah, incredible play there. And like you said, you can't take much out of this game, but they're on the board. Can't help but be happy a little bit.
And here we go for the extra point to make this a 43-point ball game. It's going to be a 2-point conversion. They're going to try for it, and he makes the pass. Scratch the 43-point ball game. It's a 42-point ball game.
Again, at least they've got something going. Obviously, too little, too late. But you like to see that the offense is finally moving, something you can maybe take into next week. These cheerleaders are incredible. You can't see it, but they're doing like 7 consecutive flips. It is unbelievable.
11. I think that one's the record, actually.
I'd break my head open. Oh my god. Oh my god. 14. 15. Oh my
15
god.
consecutive backflips. Ethan, you want to get the camera down to that? Oh, no,
That
we got it. We got it.
something special.
This is insane. This is by far the craziest happening on the field right now. That was
I think they just
11
ended.
consecutive backflips.
Oh my god.
Ethan, I don't think I could do a backflip.
No, I've tried and I've almost hurt myself trying. It's not as easy as they're making it look. I'll say that.
We have been shown up. That was incredible. Shout
I
out
think
to
that's
the
the
Council Rock
best
South
cheer
Hawks.
thing we've seen while we've been doing this.
Yeah, that was actually really cool.
Return position for the Golden Hawks, number 17.
I don't know how a human does that, but nevertheless,
I mean, 11 in a row.
Number 4, Robert Clark, out to kick. The other player in return position at number 29.
so it's a 42-point ball game here in this one, and hey, never say never, Ethan.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is the number one rule up here. But if I was a betting man, I'm not going to bet on Frankfurt. But like I said, great to get on the board. You get the 2-point conversion. It's something to build off of, excuse me. And it's really the best sign they've had.
We're still waiting for the kickoff here, as I think
they're going to onside this one.
Yep, this is going to be an onside kick, and it's going to be well short, and there's some flags on the play.
They touched it a good 5 yards.
Yeah, you can't even hide it at that point.
It just wasn't hit fast enough, and a guy ran into it by accident.
And they made quite the celebrations there, but they now realize you can't touch the ball until it goes 10 yards.
Yeah, ref was on that one.
And listen, I get celebrations. I'm all for having a little fun out on the field, but it's 50 to 8.
You got to build on something.
You know what? Fair enough. You're right, Ethan.
I'm not going to hit on it.
Yeah, good point. You got me.
I think it also is a little bit different. Onside kicks are fun.
That's true.
If you can get that work, you might get that twice a season.
Yeah, exactly. You might even get to run it twice a season, but
yeah,
this is high school football, so I mean, crazier things have happened.
For the Golden Hawks at the Frankford 47-yard line.
The Golden Hawks get set here on offense. From the shotgun, this one is handed off here. It was an unorthodox play. That was Tyler Uvagis who took the handoff, but taking the snap was Matt Sharp.
Tyler
looked like they had a bit of an option there. Bit of confusion. They didn't really know where they were going, but made it work. Who cares?
10 for the Golden Hawks.
Some pickup football on the Frankfurt sideline.
They'll just keep running the clock. Just about 7 minutes left to go here. No reason not to.
Oh, yeah, 100%. The Golden Hawks here are going to let every second drain.
It's a shame. I really wanted to see that little golden sledgehammer, but don't think we'll see it for the rest of the game. Did we see it earlier in the game? I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did.
That's a shame.
I wonder where they used the sledgehammer, though, because, I mean...
I'd think sacks or interceptions. Or, like, fumble recovers.
Sorry for the audio issue there. Not sure where that came from.
Or it might be a thing for wins. I think it was SMU. They had something last football season.
Yeah, maybe it's a thing of you destroy, like, a plate with the team's logo?
I guess?
Because I remember, I'm not sure which team, but a college football team used to do that.
I think it was SMU, right?
Was it SMU?
I might be wrong.
It could be. It definitely could be. But they would use a sledgehammer, and it would be a piece of concrete with the team engraved on it.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it'd be really disappointing if you don't beat them because now you just have concrete with the other team's logo on it.
Yeah.
I wonder what they do with that.
When do you just give it back to them? You can have it. You earned it.
They collect it over the years.
False start here called.
Against the offense.
He's going to push them back 5 yards. And that's now second and 15.
Not surprising to see with a lot of guys who haven't gotten playing time in a while. Snap counts, everything could just be a little bit shaky.
Handoff here to the outside. Running it is Finn Martin. He's going to get about 5 yards. Maybe just a little less. And they're going to get set for 3rd and 11.
Don't think they'll pass it here, but it's a passing down. But obviously, you're just trying to run out the clock. If you throw an incompletion, though, the running clock is still in effect, if I remember correct. I think it's just turnovers, touchdowns, and injured players.
Yeah, clock is just going to continue to run. Nathan, I'm going to have you head down about the 2-minute mark, or 1-minute mark. I'm going to have you go meet up with Jack McInerney and help him film the post-game interview that he'll be running.
Sounds great. I've also been meaning to say this. Sorry to set you up for failure here, but it is Jack McInerney.
McInerney?
McInerney.
McInerney. Couldn't have told me earlier?
Yeah, I was going to tell you at halftime, and then we started talking, and I forgot. And it's just...
Yeah, you know what? I mean, last year we had Tommy Rodriguez that I just kept calling the absolute wrong name every single time. I'm pretty sure I called him his cousin's name twice.
You had Nate Dragus.
Yeah, Nate Dragus. That was actually Nate Rupert. And then we had Tommy Dragos. And then we had Thomas Draskos.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that one. Thomas Draskos.
You know what? I got to a certain point where I felt if I said the name correctly, it'd be wrong. Tommy and Ilya, hopefully they're watching from home.
I doubt it.
I highly doubt it. It is not a game where you're sitting here on the edge of your seat.
They
believe that's going to be a false start called.
They clicked on the live stream, saw the score, and immediately clicked off of the live stream.
But stick around. We got plenty of more action. This game continues to go. The post-game interview will be on our YouTube channel.
The penalty marker on the field. Side against
Jack McInerney? McInerney will be handling that.
Who are we thinking? We're thinking number 12, Jerry Rogers. He's had a great night.
You know what? I honestly think we got to go Jerry Rogers. He has just been a presence so far tonight. We've seen him all game. He's been a standout player. As a run here coming from the outside. Evan Clark pushes his way through and gets a first down for the Golden Hawks. But Jerry Rogers, yeah, he had the critical touchdown earlier. He has been a standout player running the ball early in the game. And I think he's one of the keys to the win tonight.
Absolutely. He's going to be one of their keys for the rest of the season. He's doing it on both sides of the ball. Really doesn't look like there's much this kid can't do. So, outstanding performance tonight from Jerry Rogers.
So you and Jack will have the call to find out who will be the post-game player of the game. So that will be on our social medias and our YouTube. You can find out who they pick if it changes.
Me and Jack will talk it over.
Checking it on the YouTube channel. So unofficial, we don't know. But we'll find out when it's posted on the YouTube channel. And our social medias. Follow us at Rally Sports Network on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. They're going to kneel this one out as the time is going to begin running. And, man, it doesn't get any better than that. Coach C.J. Sidlick opens his season here 1-0 an incredible way to start the season. 50-8. Now, this is putting every other team in the league on a watch. They are letting them know they are here to stay as they play in such a tough Colonial Conference. See if we can get the standings up as the time ticks down. We'll see the other teams they're playing. We got Ben Salem, CR North, Harry S. Truman, Quakertown, Cheltenham, Upper Dublin, Solderton. Tough division to win, or tough conference to win. But honestly, they are putting those squads on the watch tonight. As ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. The final kneel, and the clock is going to begin to run out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the final whistle. The Council Rock South Golden Hawks hold strong and protect Walt Snyder Stadium as they grind out a season-opening victory in front of their home crowd. A statement win to kick off 2025's the Golden Hawks. The Golden Hawks start 1-0. Now make sure you check out our YouTube channel for our post-game interview with Jack McInerney. And that'll wrap up things from Walt Snyder Stadium here in Newtown, Pennsylvania. Once again, the final score, 50-8, Council Rock South. A huge thank you to our sponsors, Transcend Fitness, Finney McGee's Pub, and Dress to the Nine for making tonight's coverage possible. And of course, a big shout out to our incredible crew. Directing tonight's broadcast and doing an amazing job at it, Michael Telligan. On camera and hosting our halftime show, Ethan Lavolsi, who did amazing camera work for us. Down on the field, Jack McInerney bringing us our post-game interview as we speak. And alongside me in my booth, the color commentator for tonight, the always reliable Ethan Whitney. For all of us here at Rally Sports Network, I'm Daniel McDevitt saying thank you for spending your evening with us. We'll see you next time, and good night from Walt Snyder Stadium.